Good morning, everybody. Jason here. So today is a pretty boring day so far. Well, we were down a couple grand, and then everything kind of bounced back up. So we're just bouncing up and down, right around, almost no movement for today. Take a look at Tesla real quick. So it looks like it might be back on an uptrend here. But it's definitely having a problem at 700. So I feel like when we break 700 pretty strong, we may have a pretty good rip up. So let's take a look at what I have in play. We still have these AT&T iron condors, which we have a sell order for $2. So that'll either close or expire. Worthless. I played 3 700 702s as far as some call debit spreads. So we're down on those right now. We'll see how those guys play out. I think, what did I pay for these guys? $1.25. So $3.75 is basically what I have at risk here. And that's just looking for a little bit of a breakout on Tesla. Take advantage of that. And it's kind of that's pretty much a 50-50 there. Past that, we basically have all of our covered calls. We have a lot of them. We have BlackBerry, Dropbox, and these are all covered by, let's see, BlackBerry is covered by Leaps, Dropbox covered by Leaps, DraftKings covered by Leaps, MGM covered by stock I own, Open Door covered by stock I own, Palantir covered by stock I own, and then this 2-option strategy, I sold a call and sold a put. So I sold the $22 put, so that's cash covered put. Snap is a Leaps covered call, and then these are obviously all getting into next week. I bought one or sold one at the money, 700, 695 Tesla credit spread. And then we have some 630s and 600s. These probably don't have they have a decent amount of money left. But I should probably be looking at rolling these out a little bit, gaining a little bit more credit. I have 2 900 calls that I sold. Those are stock covered calls. I ended up selling those for about $88 a piece. We'll look to roll those out likely on Friday. And we have some 650 put credit spreads. And then a little farther down, we have quite a variety of plays. UWMC sold a cash covered put. This Walgreens $60 call. That is not going to be a winner, I don't believe. But we only have a couple of those. I think those will be losers. What do we have left in those? $13. Palantir. This is a strap. So on this, I bought 2 calls and I bought a put. It gets rid of extrinsic value, and basically this is going to move 1 for 1 with the stock. If we get upside, we'll have upside. If we have downside, we'll have downside. And it's going to move essentially like owning the shares without much of a cost basis. Obviously, to own 100 shares would be, it's whatever, $22 or something right now. So that would be $22,000. Instead, I paid $800 for this. And even with, we're not subject to really any time decay here. I have a couple 5 SPY put credit spreads that I sold at the money yesterday. AT&T, we did those yesterday. Those are iron butterflies, so we're up a little bit with those. I have a couple stock covered calls on AT&T, and then back to all of our Tesla put credit spreads. we have a ton expiring monthly. So 685, 650s. We have an iron condor on 660, 660, 670, 650, 695. Only one of those. And a 685 or 585, 580. I'm surprised I played that one so low. It was probably when it was down a bit. And then moving on from there, we have 5 AT&T put credit spreads, some 115s, and those are ones that I had rolled out from another position that I had. Had a whole $11 credit on those, but that's 11% of our money. So that's a very safe play, and 10% per month. It adds up. I took the BNGO calls. If you guys recall, BNGO is a stock that I do not want to own. I'd originally sold $11 calls on them. So if it went above 11, I would have the shares called away from me. I lowered it down to $10 and just looking to get rid of this stock because it is not a company that I know really well and don't have any interest in owning long term. BNGO puts. I had sold, I believe, originally $10 puts, and I keep rolling them out and down a bit. These look like, unless BNGO goes up a bit, I could get assigned on those. So this may actually become a wheel for me on BNGO, which would be ideal because it's a stock that it's ideal on the downside when I'm selling, on the upside when I'm selling the calls because I want to get rid of it. Not so much on the downside when I'm selling puts on it, cash covered puts. I really don't want to own it. I know a lot of people are bullish, and when I made the covered call plays, a lot of people are saying it's going to rip up and go to 16, and so, but I just don't know the company well enough. CWEN, that is a stock covered call. Dropbox, that is a covered call as well. And GoodRx, that is another covered call. That is a Leaps covered call. And SENS, that is a Leaps covered call as well. So we have, getting some more Teslas and stuff after that. So we have quite a bit going. Hey, just during the review, it looks like we actually had some movement. All-time highs for today, up a whole %. That must mean Tesla may be moving here. But anyhow, that's about it for today. Looks like we actually had a good week. $20,000 a week. $30,000 a month so far, but it's going to look pretty bad as soon as we, another week or so. Well, I don't know. Tesla should kind of make some of that up for us. I'm expecting Tesla to drift higher. It's just going to have a little bit of a problem at that $700 level, I think, to break out a bit. And then we have earnings coming later this month. So, all right, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Hoping you're making a lot of money. If you have any questions, let me know below, and I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. All right, love you guys. Have a great day and make a lot of money.